called 360 Fly Director. Now we want to inject the metadata into it. So you're going to get every single file that's on the camera memory card. Let's try adding some music to this.
Hashtag miss nothing, hashtag fly360.
We're going to get to the next step right now. Hey guys, what's up? It's Marcin from the Uber Experiment. So I'm going to do a video review here of the application and the director for 360 Fly. So you guys saw the unboxing video that I did with the 4K camera.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video review and unboxing.
So now we're going to get into the desktop app. You need to have a pretty good system to edit. So the first thing you want to do is go to 360fly.com. You're going to download your Mac OS or your Windows OS software. So to do that, just go under apps, desktop. So we're going to click download, then it's going to download to about 120 meg file. Now once you have it loaded, you basically launch it. It's called 360 Fly Director. And once you do, you make sure that your camera is connected to your computer. So to do that, you basically want to put the camera on your magnetic base and then turn the camera on. Once the triangle light is solid, doesn't matter what color it is, it could be charging, it could be fully charged, as long as it's sitting on the base connected, you plug that in to your computer USB. So now you have the camera connected and it's going to act just like any other camera. So I'm going to show you the PC. It comes out with an H drive here, so it's 360 Fly H, right? So then you click it and that acts just like any other camera or USB stick. You can go in here and then these are all the files. So if I double click, it's not going to show them in 3D because by default Windows doesn't have a way to play videos. So this is how it's handling the video. So what you want to do is you want to take this video and stretch it out, and when you stretch it out, that's how you go and you edit it and add music, and then you have to render it again, and then you need to inject something called a metadata inside here, and that's how YouTube and Facebook is going to allow you to move around in 360 space. If you don't, then you're just gonna have a very long stretched video. So let's close this. Okay, now there's two different ways you can import these files. Right now we can actually work right off the 360 camera, but of course you want to speed this up because look at the size of these files, 17 gigabytes, 4 gigabytes. So this is what the director is for. So let's load up the director. So right away, if your videos are saved on the computer like these are, they're going to show under the videos tab, which is by default. So these are already saved to our disk and imported. By default, nothing's going to be here probably for you unless you've been using the camera for a while. So what you want to do is you want to jump into camera. Then once it locates your camera, click the camera, and then you're going to get every single file that's on the camera memory card, which are these guys here. You can either play them in here, right? And this uses an actual 3D player, as you guys can see. So I'm going to play this. See? So this is just me explaining something about the camera. And then this little arrow here is an import. So this is what you click if you want to save this on your computer from your camera. But of course, if you have this is a lot easier, just to drag and drop. Okay, so let's just go and import them. Let's assume that they're all here. Once they're all there, they're going to be on their videos. So now we're pretty much finished with this for now. If you actually want to not bother with the editing, you can just go into camera, import, and then once they're on your computer, you go into your videos and you have two extra buttons. One is to trash it, one is to convert it. So you can convert this to equirectangular option, right? And then you pick how large you want it. And then the other option is to share this. So if you share this, you can share it automatically to Facebook or YouTube or 360 Fly, and this will take this video and reduce it in quality and upload it on those channels immediately working. But again, you're not going to be able to add any music or anything into it. I'm going to show you how to actually get everything done. So what we need to do is let's take what's a good one, a short one. So this one is kind of good. think we're gonna take this one. Already saved on our computer, so we're gonna convert this. So converting to equirectangular, you can work at 1080p. We're gonna go with highest res, 4K, and click convert. Now it's gonna tell you to choose a path where you want to save the files, and this will take some time to convert depending on the size of the file and the speed of your machine. And we are using a 32 gigabyte i7, and it's taking a very long time to convert things. So 10-minute video, and it's taking about 40 minutes to convert. So now I've got Sony Vegas loaded up, so you can use Adobe After Effects, Adobe Premiere, Final Cut Pro, or any other piece of software that can handle the video. Again, once you've converted the files and you want to import them in a new project, and the project should be custom because it's not going to be in the default templates probably. So let's go and find the properties of the video and create the project. So here are our files. So here's a converted file, and it's 3840 by 1920. 3840 by 1940. Let's go to 24 frames. And let's click OK. And now let's import the file. So we simply drag it. Again, I'm not going to explain the steps to you if you're using a different piece of software, but the steps are pretty much the same. So now this is just going to cache, and this is what the video looks like. Now, I know that this is actually recorded incorrectly. The center should be the passenger. So I'm going to try and fix this. And at the bottom is where you can put the logo of your company or anything else, so that way when the person is scrolling it in 360 and they navigate down, this is where the base of the camera is. So you could actually replace this with a logo or some other image. It's always going to be remaining static. So it's almost done here. Alright, so now it's done. We can actually preview it in real time here. I'm not gonna shift the footage over and copy and paste it, so what I'm gonna do now is just capture a clip, and so I can show it to you guys when it's rendered. And of course, if you want to apply any filters, it's just gonna slow everything down. So I have my own custom filters that I've created to make the thing look cinematic. So here we go, and let's try adding some music to this. So this is just another video file that I have. We're gonna paste it in. Now you can hear that there's a lot of odd sound coming. That's because it was recorded with the dash. I have a secondary sound input that we're going to be pasting in later when we're actually doing this video, but this is again just a quick edit job. So now that you have your clip exported, so there's not much to it, we're simply going to go and render this. When you're rendering, you're going to need to create a new template or do a customize, and now we just render. Depending on the speed of your computer, this will take some time. What you need to do next is, after the file is rendered, the file lost its metadata that Facebook and YouTube know to make it into 360. So if you don't apply new data to it, then it won't work. So you want to go to Google, or you want to type in YouTube upload 360 videos, and then under support at Google, you're going to get a link from YouTube's help, and you can read the directions here. What I really want you to do is I want you to go under step 2, prepare for upload, and right here is where there's a link to download it for a Mac and then Windows. So let's click download, and it's called a 360 video metadata file. Now when you open this, you're gonna see that there's just one file in here, and it's called Spatial Media Metadata Injector. And this is a self-running piece of software, so you can just double click and open it. And when it's running, you need to do this for every video that you render. Click open, and now you navigate to the file that is rendered. Let's review it. So it's actually playing with the music, and it's got the filter effect in it, so that's good. So now we're gonna close this file and we're gonna rename it something easy, first 360 video. And now we want to inject the metadata into it. Click open. Now navigate to the file, and when you do, by default the first my video is spherical 360 checkbox should be checked. If it's not, check it. Stereoscopic 3D, leave that unchecked, and has spatial audio is going to be disabled more than likely. And now click inject metadata. It's going to prompt you a window to save and add a prefix automatically, and just click save. And this is a small file, so it's pretty much going to be instant. So what it did now is it created a duplicate file. Let's close this. Right here you can see it's called Injected, and now this is ready to be uploaded to Facebook or YouTube. So let's go and upload this to our YouTube, and simply just drag it. Now this may take up to an hour after processing to turn it into a 360, so be patient. So let's go to Facebook. Now one thing that I want to point out to you is that Facebook does a much better job keeping the quality. On your machine it's really sharp and vivid, however when YouTube processes it, it does a terrible job keeping the quality of the video. Facebook, however, does a better job. So let's go and do a quick test and post the video. So while that's uploading, let's go check our YouTube. I think it's finished. Okay, so let's play it. You'll know it's 360 because it's gonna have this little icon wheel at the top. So let's full screen this, and you can see that it's paused, but you can now rotate in 360. And this is the base. So if you guys recall, this is where your logo would go, more than likely, because this is the base of the camera. But you can see there's a line here, and the reason there's a line is because I applied the filter and it wasn't perfectly stitched, right? Okay, so let's wait for this to finish and I'll show you the difference in quality. Alright, you'll know it's 360 because it's got this icon on here. So let's full screen this, and there you go. So now you're on Facebook, and you can see the quality is a lot better here, a lot better. And you can see that it reduced it to what was it, 1.4. okay, so let's play it. So there's still a lot that Facebook and YouTube needs to do to make this worthy. If you're creating the videos for social media, I would probably encourage you not to waste the rendering on 4K and just do probably 1.4K. YouTube's not going to give you good quality anyway. Preview this one more time here. So there you go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you check me out and do your experiment, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching my videos.
Catch my breath for a second there.
Right on.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I love it.
Good